Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Today, inshallah, we'll complete our lesson to answering the questions about what? Winning ways. But before we start, who can tell me what is today? Today is Wednesday. What's the date of today? 20th of April 2022. What's the title of our unit? Winning. Excellent. Our title of this unit is Winning Ways. Again, if you remember that yesterday we talked about winning ways, and we said that we talked, yeah. Okay. So if I ask you, as we can see here, we talked about what? We talked about some races and marathon. Okay, if I ask you what type of text this is it? Yes, ya Nasir? It's a magazine article. Who writes this article? John. Okay, all of these are what? Magazines article. Okay, if I ask you, who can mention 3 competitors here in these articles? Yes, Muhammad? Patrick, John, and Sherry. Excellent, excellent. Okay, if I ask you, what's the name of this building here? Empire State Building. Where is Empire State? In New York City. Okay. Do you think that or do you think that you should to be a sporty person or a fitness person to do this one? No, so that's why you can practice more and more in order to do what? Run up. Okay, how many floors that we have in Empire State Building? 1 or 2 floors. Okay, so if I ask you, how many steps are there in the Empire State Building? 1,076 steps that we have. Okay, what happened with John when he or in the 50 floors? What happened with him? Yes, Fadi. His legs went weak. Yes. Okay. Do you think that he was a winner here? Yes, because he finished what? The race. Bravo. Let's go to the second one, which is Iron Man race. How many events that we have in Iron Man? Yes, Sufyan? 3 events. Who can mention them, Saleh? Excellent. Excellent. And we have what? The last one? A marathon. Bravo. Who can tell me what does the word marathon mean? Marathon. A long race. Excellent. Okay. What type of equipment that you need when you do Iron Man? What type of equipment? Running, shoes, swim, suit, and bike, and also goggles. Excellent. Excellent. Bravo. Let's go to the last one, which is marathon disciples. Okay, if I ask you, who writes this article? Patrick. Excellent. Patrick writes this article. Okay, if I ask you what happened with yes, here. Okay, what does Patrick do in order to train more and more in order to do this what? This competition? شو عمل? He carried backpack. Excellent. Excellent. And running 50 to 70. Then after that he increased. بلش يزيد الكمية صح؟ كمية المسافة. طيب. If I ask you what or where did Patrick train last month? In Morocco. Excellent. طيب. Now let's go to your People's Book page 84. That's why please all of you open your People's Book page 84. Let's start to answer question number 1. بس بدي الكل يعمل مثلي. Okay, let's start with the question number 1. What training did John do for his race? He ran up. Yes, Yaman. Excellent. معناته he ran up. Bravo. Thank you. He ran up steps and every week شو عمل كان each week شو كان يعمل increasing the number of steps بيزيد عدد الخطوات. Excellent. So he ran up steps each week. شو كان يعمل كل أسبوع؟ increasing. Increase. مش واضحة كلمة increasing. Increasing the number of steps. Next. Okay, what happened to him when halfway through the race? نص المسافة شو صار معه؟ Excellent. His bravo. Legs went weak. What does the word weak mean? It's in English, it's the opposite of strong. 3. How many athletes take part in the Ironman race? كم عددهم؟ 60,000. Excellent. 60,000 athletes or competitors. Keep silent. Next. Okay, what training do they need to do the Ironman? هلا شو اللي انا بدي اعمل training للIronman? We will train for كم ساعة؟ Excellent, for 13 hours. Excellent. Bravo. They need 13. They need 13. They need workouts at least 13 hours. مس هاي الاتش اختصار hours. تمام؟ a week. Excel بتكملها for 6 months. Yeah. Okay, yes. What training did Patrick do 5 months before his race? هلا حكيناها. مس ايش عمل باتريك؟ He carried backpack. Excellent. معناته ايش نحكي؟ He carried. Excellent. He carried back and run. كم المسافة؟ Excellent. And run from or 50 to 70 kilometers. Then after that, he increasing these numbers. Yeah. The last one. What sort of person does he says you need to be to finish the race? Yes, that's why. Excellent. You need mental toughness. You need a mental toughness to be able to what? To be able to what? To persevere. So what does the word persevere mean? Persevere يثابر يعني يكون عنده مثابرة. Yes, persevere. Persevere. Is it clear, تمام? Number 4. They need to work out at least 13 hours a week. Try to finish. You remember that in these articles, we say that we have 3 competitors, صح? Who can mention these competitors again? John, Patrick, and Sherry. Excellent. طلعي مش بدنا نعمل بهذا السؤال كثير حلو. ركز معي. Now, if this statement يا يامن said by John, we will write J. But if this statement said by Sherry, we will write S. And if this statement said by Patrick, we will write P. سهلة صح؟ ركز معي شو بدنا نعمل. 1. They are harder endurance races. حكى أكثر قدرة تحمل كانت لهي اللعبة. So, but I found it really tough. So this is number 1, John. Next. Now let's move to question number 1. Okay, question number 1. Keep silent. Circle the words to complete the sentences. Number 1. She felt very miss عندي كلمة of. حكينا بما إنه عندنا of إيش بتوقع؟ I'm proud of her friends for winning the race. Number 2. A training program. Excellent. بس أكيد a training program. برنامج تدريبي. بظبط أحكي البرنامج لياقي بدني؟ لا. Excellent. Helps you build up your strength and speed. 3. If they win the match, they will qualify. راح يؤهل. Excellent للفاينل. زي السبيلنج بي. ليش بي؟ ليش بتخليها باسف؟ مي هاي will بيجي بعديها verb. مي qualify verb. إنت حطيت بي صار adjective. فهمت؟ Sit down. Sit down. 3, 5. Endurance event. Excellent. For endurance events, you need to keep going for a long time. لتمارين التحمل صح؟ Next, to be successful, you need a strong mental attitude. Excellent. Excellent. 6 is important to him. ايش اللي هو مهم؟ Fitness. Because he goes to gym. أنا بدي أروح على الجيم، معناته لازم يكون عندي fitness لياقة بدنية. طيب 7 don't give up ما نستسلم. You must persevere. Excellent. لازم يكون عندنا مثابرة وإصرار. And number 8 the best runners can complete a marathon. Excellent. A marathon in about 2 hours. If you try hard, you can achieve anything. Excellent. The last one, I think extreme sports. بس من كلمة extreme. Excellent. Let's move to question number 2 here. طبعا هذا السؤال كثير حلو لما يرجع. Let's move to this question. Complete the text with the words from activity 1. So as we can see here in activity 1, we have some words and we have here paragraph. We have missing words. We will complete this paragraph with the correct words. 1. My friend Molly is really keen on. شو keen on؟ بمعنى مهتم به، يعني زي interested in. It's keen on sports. هي كانت اهتماماتها رياضة. So when she watched a TV documentary about marathon runners, دغري لما تشوف هذا الماراثون رانر شو بدها تصير تعمل؟ It inspired her to do a race like that. She designed a training program. Miss عملت صممت برنامج تدريبي training program. اكتب معي. She ran 5 times a week and worked out in gym. Her levels ايش عم يتطور؟ Her fitness. طب keep silent. Keep silent. Three صح؟ احنا وين وصلنا؟ Next. And she started to believe she could do it. Her first. No. ارفع ايدك. Yes. ركز. Events. معناته هذا الحدث ايش؟ قدرة على التحمل. Endurance. Excellent. Endurance. قدرة على التحمل. مس كان هذا الريس اسمه endurance event was a half marathon last October. So she finished it and so she شو عملت؟ she qualified. Excellent. لأنها خلصته صارت مؤهلة. She qualified. For the marathon in April. I want ليش حطينا دي لأنه past. I went to support her. It's a very tough. Excellent. It's a very tough race. But I hadn't realized how much mental toughness. Excellent. من كلمة toughness صح؟ They needed to. Molly was amazing. She was tired and her feet hurt. Yes. هلا مش هي صار عندها ضرر برجلها، رغم ذلك ضل عندها إصرار. Excellent. But she persevered. Excellent. Okay. When she crossed the finish line, لما أنهت وصلت لس. She excellent was proud. Excellent. مس ليش هون ما في اوف؟ احكي لك ليش. اقرأ النص هون شو مكتوب؟ She which one؟ خليني اقراها من هون. ايش حكت؟ She felt very. هلا شو بيجي بعد felt؟ افعال الشعور. مثلا انا بحكي I felt happy، I felt excited. adjective. هاي هون موقعها ايش؟ adjective صح؟ انا بحكي adjective. انا كنت ايش؟ شعرت بالفخر، تمام؟ ولكن لما انا احكي I'm proud of، انا فخوره ب، وباجي بعديها noun. فهمت؟ انا هون بس شعرت بالفخر. بس فهمنا؟ طيب نكمل the last one. So she excellent. So number 10. Miss 10. Hi 10. Achieved. Have a seat. ارتاح. Okay, time's up. Yes, tomorrow inshallah we'll complete the second part. Have a nice day. Thank you.